have a seat, gentlemen. Thank you. Yang Berhormat Datuk Fahmi Fazil, Minister of Communications. Yang Berusaha Encik Abdul Karim Fakir Ali, Managing Director, MCMC. Mr. Alban Murty, Chief Executive Officer, CelcomDigi. Mr. T. Gugan, Chief Innovation Officer, CelcomDigi. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Kamal Khalid, Chief Strategy Transformation and Regulatory Affairs Officer, CelcomDigi. CelcomDigi Senior Management, Strategic Business Partners, namely Siva Logistics, ZTE, Move Robotics, Infinium, Analytics, and CSE, friend from the media, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Before we proceed with the event, I would like to walk you through a very quick safety briefing. If you can bring your attention to the screen. Now, in the event of an emergency, God forbid, please remain calm and proceed in an orderly fashion to the designated assembly point located at the basketball court, which is marked in that green square right there. Upon exiting this building, the assembly point will be on your left. And as usual, do not take the lift, always take the staircase. And in case you get confused, don't worry, we have safety marshals deployed everywhere. All right, so I think, I hope I've been clear there. So without further ado, we will begin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and welcome to the launch of CelcomDigi's Advanced Intelligent Warehouse, a showcase of innovation where intelligence and automation come together to redefine the future of logistics. Today, you will experience a live, fully integrated ecosystem powered by 5G Standalone, also known as 5G SA, artificial intelligence, robotics, and advanced automation technologies, demonstrating how intelligent solutions can transform operations, enhance efficiency, and enable real-time decision-making across the supply chain. Together with our ecosystem partners, ZTE, Move Robotics, Analytics, Infinium, and CSE, CelcomDigi is proud to drive this exciting transformation as we unveil the next evolution of intelligent warehousing and digital transformation. My name is Raf and I will be your MC for today. To officially kick things off, please join me in welcoming to the rostrum the Chief Executive Officer of CelcomDigi, Alban Murty, for his welcome remarks. Dipersilakan, Alban.
Yang Berhormat Datuk Fahmi Fazil, Minister of Communication, great to see you again and welcome. Yang Berusaha Encik Abdul Karim, Managing Director of Communication and Multimedia Commission, and Yang Berusaha Encik Muhammad Razali, welcome to you as well for Chief Industry Development Officer of MCMC. Distinguished guests, partners, fellow citizens, and members of the media, thank you for being here this afternoon with us. Good afternoon to everybody. On behalf of CelcomDigi, I want to appreciate your time, YB Fahmi, for being here. I know you're extremely busy, and thank you for being part of this launch today. We are launching CelcomDigi's Advanced Intelligent Warehouse today. About 2 years ago, we launched CelcomDigi's AI Experience Center, which is also known as AIX in short. We had a clear vision that we wanted to do things leveraging on 5G and as an enabler, connectivity partner, but also sort of allow companies in Malaysia to use and leverage 5G and 4G technology, particularly on digital solutions. And since then, we have actually been growing quietly, but we've actually taken about 60 use cases out to various industries and deployed about 60 solutions out to about 30 companies across Malaysia, some pilots and some particular sectors. On logistics, healthcare, agriculture, education, and also manufacturing, including fleet management and tracking. So it's been quite a good journey for us over the last 2 years, leveraging the 5G network from DNB, and then leveraging our 4G and also fiber rollout within Malaysia. AIX has helped develop businesses as experiments and then moving on to commercial. We've done a few now commercial launches. You were there at the DHL launch previously. Then done into supply chain, Siva Logistics, and companies across the semiconductor and fast-moving consumer goods. Basically deploying these solutions on 5G including drone-based inventory management and also improving operational performance for these companies. So AI and use of technology is really one part of it, but really the efficiencies that come from using these technologies are far greater for these companies that move on this new technology. Today we are taking a step forward in that direction with the launch of CelcomDigi's Advanced Intelligent Warehouse. Actually, a year ago, we asked the team, if we are selling these solutions, don't you think we should also use these solutions? And I think that was the start of how we actually looked at how we can be more productive in deploying these solutions within our warehouse. And as I was sharing with you privately just now, we had a huge warehouse before, which we then consolidated, and we will see that warehouse shortly when we move to the back later, in the actual warehouse itself. Malaysia is actually home to about 2,000 plus active warehouses that underpin a multi-billion ringgit logistics ecosystem. Upsing here, for example, is an example of that. We believe that the best way to accelerate this adoption is to demonstrate value in real operating environments. So we've decided to do this ourselves. And over the past year, we've transformed this warehouse that we used to have, transformed the warehouse in terms of how we run it, how we operate it, and how we want to industrialize it based on new solutions, but also live cases. Besides what we do today, we've also launched now our own distribution management system, also known as DMS. This system manages the dealers across the whole country, and it manages the stocks within our SIM cards, reloads, distribution. And this DMS platform, which is known as a distribution management system, was also launched as part of post-merger in CelcomDigi. CelcomDigi then took this new system out to all our dealers as well. This provides end-to-end supply chain benefits, also tracking, lesser losses, and better inventory management, which all ends up being much more efficient for us to operate. This facility today has allowed us to optimize about 30% of space, and of course improve operational efficiency, which is important for all of us, not by just cutting down manpower, but actually being more accurate in how we distribute items across the country. This integrated system enhances workplace safety, which is also important when you run these facilities, including lesser manual interventions and more automation to reduce risk of injury to workforce. These outcomes directly impact the way we operate. So I'm actually very proud that the team has actually embarked on this, and the AIX team together with the enterprise team now takes these very solutions out to market. And if I mention some of the names of the customers that have actually gone live with us, and as a leading telco, our focus is actually taking these opportunities out and unleashing the opportunity of technology with brick and mortar roles and responsibilities that were there for the longest time, and bringing that automation in terms of efficiency and distribution. And we know that the digital ecosystem in Malaysia has actually exploded. Everybody's doing transacting, purchasing, and movement of equipment and goods and services very, very, very much online now. Lastly, I just want to say that I want to just mention some of the partners that we work with. Of course, from our government and our technology partners. We've also been awarded a grant under Bengkel Inovasi GLC and BIG program led by Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation and the Cradle Fund. So this was part of that engagement with them, from me. We also work closely with a couple of partners. It was mentioned earlier, but I'll mention it again. Very proud that the local ecosystem is actually doing a lot of this. We actually want to be local partners to do this. Partners that launched with DHL, but also now expanded that reach. Move Robotics, Cobra Security Electronics, as well as industry-leading experts such as Infinium Robotics, Alitax, ZTE, to bring together expertise in AI analytics, ZTE, and who brought expertise powered by AI for logistics solutions. In this regard, the project is a good example of how organizations can come together to better serve a huge industry, in this case the logistics industry. With Advanced Intelligent Warehouse, we are providing enterprises with a real-life innovation lab where they can experience some of this. So while we do this as a business, we are also inviting enterprises to come and use this as an experience center themselves, and to see whether they would see benefits from operating in such a way. The team has prepared 10 pages, so I'm going to read 5. Following today's launch, we will be hosting Logistics Redefined over the next 2 days. and we'll be having it here where industry players can experience these technologies firsthand. So it's actually a live demo experience post this launch today, and we'll be guided by walkabouts and also explore practical deployments and opportunities. Lastly, I want to say we invite everybody to actually experience this. So post this launch, if there are companies that are not invited or have not been invited by us, I also kindly invite you to come and visit us. And we also want to make sure that across logistics, manufacturing and other industries to come and see what's possible. So with that, I just want to say thank you to the team for doing this. It's been a good journey, and thank you for actually launching this today together with YB Fahmi, Karim from MCMC, and all of you guests and members of the media. Together, let's take this opportunity outside and see whether we can have the potential of digitizing the logistics industry beyond what we see today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alvin, for that insightful opening. Ladies and gentlemen, next it gives us great honor to welcome our Minister of Communications, Yang Berhormat Dato' Fahmi Fadzil, to deliver his officiating speech. Dipersilakan, YB.
Terima kasih. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam bersih madani. Cik Karim di MCMC, Alvin, CEO CelcomDigi and friends at CelcomDigi, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, Assalamualaikum, and salam sejahtera, salam bersih madani sekali lagi. Hari ini CelcomDigi akan meluncurkan mungkin penggunaan industri yang pertama bagi 5G standalone ataupun 5G SA. Ini merupakan satu saat dan detik yang bersejarah dan yang sangat penting, kerana selama ini kita bercakap tentang 5G seolah-olah ia hanya satu teknologi yang boleh dinikmati mungkin di satu tahap yang mungkin jauh daripada pengalaman biasa seharian kita. Jadi saya sangat berbangga untuk melihat, hadir, menyaksikan dan turut mewar-warkan penggunaan 5G standalone oleh rakan-rakan dari CelcomDigi, dan saya harap syarikat-syarikat telco yang lain akan turut serta dengan mempamerkan bukan sekadar di experience centers tapi di lapangan. It's only when you see something on site, something in the field, that you know it works. Tadi saya tanya Alvin, sebelum ni kita pernah saksikan penggunaan 5G untuk satu gudang juga di Shah Alam oleh sebuah syarikat logistik. Dan waktu itu bila diperagakan teknologi penggunaan robot yang autonomous serta drone untuk membuat perkiraan kepada pallet-pallet yang telah disusun rapi, mereka memaklumkan, ini mungkin 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, mereka memaklumkan mereka berhasrat untuk membina sebuah gudang di Pulau Pinang. Dan saya gembira mendengar CelcomDigi masih menjadi partner, akan kongsi untuk merealisasikan penggunaan teknologi 5G untuk memanfaatkan sektor logistik, termasuk dalam konfigurasi gudang seperti ini. Jadi harapan saya lebih banyak teknologi ataupun bentuk penggunaan dalam teknologi 5G boleh dimanfaatkan oleh industri, kerana di pihak kerajaan kita telah bertukus lumus untuk pastikan jumlah kawasan yang mempunyai akses kepada 5G itu meningkat dengan mendadak. Dalam tempoh yang singkat, kurang 10 bulan, kita berjaya naikkan capaian 5G di seluruh negara dari lebih kurang 23-25% ke 80% pada tahun 2023. Dan pada hari ini kita telah pergi lebih jauh dari itu. Malah kita sekarang ada 2 rangkaian. Bermaksud laluan highway data telah dibina, maka manfaatkanlah highway dan lebuh-lebuh raya data yang telah dibina ini. Saya berharap rakan-rakan termasuk daripada industri, mungkin syarikat-syarikat telco juga boleh berhubung melalui MCMC dan juga Kementerian Komunikasi untuk melihat apa dasar yang mungkin di pihak kerajaan kita perlu rangka dalam tempoh yang biasanya tempoh sekarang ni kita gunakan untuk menyiapkan belanjawan 2027. So I hope you use this opportunity to discuss with MCMC and with Kementerian Komunikasi, perhaps from the SME side, adoption of 5G, whether we should give some kind of, propose some things for better and more wider adoption. Ladies and gentlemen, I also see what CelcomDigi has done today is very much a step forward. We should no longer think of telecommunication companies, mobile network operators, purely as serving data to customers. The future will see telcos transform into techcos, technology companies. And it's not improbable that in a not so distant future scenario, a lot of mobile network operators will be offering not just basic data services, but applications on top of that. And very likely, these applications are built in-house and may be tested in the MNO's facilities or their operations itself. So you know that going forward, there's a lot of opportunity. I think this application stack will be, this application layer will be a very exciting field indeed. So unlike Alban, I'm totally not reading any of the text that's given, but I'm very happy and will continue to support MNOs, including CelcomDigi. It's very important that not only do you thrive, but you continue to transform. And ever since we enabled the merger of the two companies to form CelcomDigi, we've seen not only some effective streamlining of resources, but also a rethinking of the role of the company. And I think this, in the capable hands of Alban and team, I'm sure will drive the company forward. So once again, thank you so much for being here. I really want to go and see this go down. I hope many more, perhaps what Karim was telling me, what you should do is make sure all of the other surrounding, you invite all of them. Next 2 days is open, so kita jemput lah. Any of you from any of the companies aside, tak ada. Nanti kita kena, you should have invited them. Nanti kita uruskan. Jadi saya ucapkan terima kasih. Kita jumpa nanti. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Dato'. Please remain up front for the subsequent agenda. Now, I would like to invite Alban once again, along with Cik Karim, to join YB Dato' Fahmi to officially launch CelcomDigi's Advanced Intelligent Warehouse, a facility that is powered by a suite of 5G, SA and AI-driven solutions designed to significantly enhance efficiency, automation and scalability across warehousing and logistics. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready.
Dato', posing dulu Dato'.
Dato' tengah engage. So you ready? Your palms on top of the yellow button. On my count backwards. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Every movement counts in a warehouse. Better accuracy and smarter decision making is crucial for faster operations and fulfillment. From moving to sorting and keeping track of inventory, automation supports critical workflows efficiently and safely. With all these solutions seamlessly integrated, you gain end-to-end visibility across the entire warehouse operation, improving efficiency, accuracy, safety, and decision-making. This is how 5G enables connectivity and how AI learns and adapts to give you peace of mind in the warehouse and on the go. Or in real time. This is efficiency brought to life by CelcomDigi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause as we have officially marked the launch of CelcomDigi's Advanced Intelligent Warehouse. This launch represents more than just technology innovation. It reflects a shared commitment towards building smarter, more connected, and more efficient industries for the future. For the group photo op, we are joined by Dato Kamal as well as Kuken. Please give priority to the official photographer and videographer first, yeah? And then the media photographers can go nuts after that.
Duduk kejap, duduk. Tarik. Masuk, tambah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with a walkthrough of our showcase here, and will be led by my friend Eric Tay, the head of innovation for IR 4.0 and Insights. Over to you, Eric.
In this demonstration, we are showcasing how we are fulfilling an inbound operation. The warehouse operator right over here on your left has already called upon the relevant pallet onto the docking station. All the warehouse operator needs to do is to get the goods from the AGV, which is equipped with LiDAR scanners, and as it moves autonomously into place, the warehouse operator simply needs to transport the goods from the AGV onto the pallet, and then the pallet stores those inventory into the racking system. Simultaneously, we are also fulfilling an outbound order. My colleague over here will pick up the relevant SKU listed from the picking order and then transfer these boxes onto the AGV. And then the AGV will move back towards the pick and pack area. With the AGV that's equipped with LiDAR scanners, our warehouse operators no longer need to use the truck just to move goods. And with having the APS system, we are able to do both inbound and outbound operations concurrently and simultaneously. Here, we are able to achieve up to a 50% increase in productivity and efficiency. Again, we are able to also do both inbound, or even outbound operations depending on the day planned. While the robotics are doing the heavy lifting, CelcomDigi's 5G SA network ties everything and links everything together into one cohesive system. Again, allowing our workers to work much more efficiently. So with that, YB and Karim, let us move on towards the next showcase area. If you can all follow me to the next part of the warehouse. Right away.
gembira dapat bersama dengan Encik Albert Murty, CEO CelcomDigi, Encik Kugan dan juga rakan-rakan dari CelcomDigi untuk menyaksikan CelcomDigi Advanced Advanced Intelligent Warehouse yang telah dirasmikan pada hari ini. Kita mulakan sekali lagi ya. Ya, baik. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, terima kasih rakan-rakan media. Jadi saya sangat gembira dapat bersama dengan Encik Karim, MD CMC. Kita mula sekali lagi ya. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, terima kasih rakan-rakan media. Saya sangat gembira dapat bersama dengan Encik Karim, MD MCMC dan juga pasukan untuk melawat CelcomDigi Advanced Intelligent Warehouse bersama dengan Encik Albert Murty, CEO CelcomDigi dan pasukan, yang mana hari ini gudang ini memperagakan penggunaan teknologi 5G standalone ataupun 5G SA. Setahun setengah yang lalu kita telah saksikan pelaksanaan teknologi yang seumpama ini pada skala yang di sebuah lagi gudang di Shah Alam milik sebuah syarikat logistik. Hari ini teknologi yang digunakan pada waktu itu telah jauh lebih matang dan perkhidmatan yang disediakan.
Can pass this one also, please.
Bahawa stok yang telah dimasukkan dapat dikawal dengan baik, dan pihak CelcomDigi memaklumkan gudang ini yang bersaiz 10,000 kaki persegi, 10,000 square. Dengan teknologi yang digunakan boleh memanfaatkan apa yang sebelum ini memerlukan ruang sebanyak 40,000 kaki persegi. Jadi ada penjimatan yang sangat besar dari segi keluasan yang diperlukan, tapi barang-barang yang disimpan jumlahnya tetap sama seperti saiz gudang yang lebih besar. Malah aspek keselamatan menjadi keutamaan kerana setiap barang yang dapat dimasukkan akan dapat dipantau dan dibuat pengesahan berapa lama ia berada di dalam gudang ini. Bagi syarikat-syarikat yang mementingkan keberadaan produk mereka dan juga kelajuan pergerakan produk-produk, saya percaya penyelesaian seperti ini dapat dimanfaatkan. Saya telah minta supaya pihak CelcomDigi menjemput sejumlah syarikat lain yang memanfaatkan gudang-gudang besar untuk menyaksikan sendiri penjimatan yang boleh diperoleh dan memanfaatkan kelajuan internet 5G standalone, 5G SA. Akhir sekali saya telah minta supaya pihak MCMC berbincang bukan hanya dengan pihak CelcomDigi tapi syarikat-syarikat telco yang lain di mana penggunaan aplikasi bagi memanfaatkan teknologi 5G, sekiranya ada apa-apa yang di pihak kerajaan kita boleh bantu memberi insentif, maka wajar untuk kita bawa ke pihak Kementerian Kewangan untuk dipertimbangkan. Pada waktu ini kita sedang merangka beberapa cadangan untuk dibawa dalam Belanjawan 2027. Dan saya lihat memanfaatkan teknologi 5G standalone dalam ruang lingkup ataupun environment kawasan seperti gudang ini ada banyak manfaatnya, dan saya percaya dengan tempat ini dibuka oleh pihak CelcomDigi bagi industri, bagi PMKS datang melawat, melihat sendiri bagaimana teknologi dapat dimanfaatkan. Saya percaya ramai yang akan turut berminat. Saya buka untuk apa-apa soalan rakan-rakan media. Lebih dari 80%.
Ia merangkumi Sabah dan Sarawak ke?
Merangkumi seluruh negara. Ya, sekarang setelah capai dalam 84%. 84%.
Jangkaan 800% dengan government.
Dalam perancangan pihak kementerian dan pihak kerajaan, kita meletakkan sasaran bagi untuk 4G menjelang tahun 2030 sebanyak 100% kawasan berpenduduk, manakala liputan bagi 5G dijangka kita harap dapat mencecah 98% menjelang tahun 2030. 98% by 2030 for 5G, 100% for 4G by 2030.
Bagi jelaskan bagi menekankan tentang 5G itu syarikat-syarikat itu macam 5G itu didapatkan.
Ya, dari segi teknologi, bila kita lihat kemampuan keupayaan, salah satu daripada kekuatan teknologi 5G ialah membolehkan lebih banyak peralatan dan perkakasan berkomunikasi secara serentak. Jauh lebih banyak connection yang boleh dilakukan atas rangkaian 5G berbanding dengan 4G ataupun Wi-Fi. Dalam latar ataupun dalam keadaan tempat seperti gudang, di mana mungkin IoT banyak dimanfaatkan, kawasan-kawasan kilang yang mungkin menggunakan banyak SIM card dan peralatan-peralatan yang perlu dipantau, stok yang perlu dipantau. PMKS dan sekarang teknologi telah lebih matang dan banyak daripada peralatan saya rasa sekarang jauh lebih mampu dimiliki oleh PMKS berbanding beberapa tahun yang lalu. Jadi the technology has matured. A lot of the solutions are now far more accessible and affordable and tested. Itu yang paling penting. Jadi untuk CelcomDigi, mereka mula melaksanakan di gudang DHL di Shah Alam. Dan DHL terus memanfaatkan teknologi ini sehingga sekarang termasuk di sebuah gudang di Pulau Pinang, di Batu Kawan, yang totally dark. Maksudnya gudang yang ada penjimatan sebab tidak memerlukan cahaya dalam gudang itu kerana semua diuruskan oleh robot dan menggunakan teknologi ataupun kelajuan 5G. Jadi memang 5G ni khusus boleh dimanfaatkan terutama oleh industri.
Maybe boleh tahu YB experience berkenaan dengan highway data tu tadi YB, macam mana nak fully utilize, dan also untuk belanjawan 2027, apa yang pihak kementerian nak dengar daripada syarikat telekomunikasi?
Ya, untuk bila saya sebut tentang highway data, kita tahu untuk 5G, kelajuan data tu sangat-sangat tinggi. Dan dalam konteks gudang, perindustrian, kilang, seringkali antara mesin mereka perlu berkomunikasi dengan sangat pantas in real time. Ini boleh berlaku dengan kelajuan internet 5G. Jauh lebih laju dan kurang latency berbanding dengan 4G ataupun berbanding dengan Wi-Fi. Jadi highway data termasuk untuk 5G standalone itu memang boleh direalisasikan dengan 5G standalone. Jadi itu yang saya maksudkan. Untuk soalan tentang apa yang kerajaan harapkan, kita nak syarikat-syarikat PMKS lihat sendiri apa yang boleh dimanfaatkan dengan teknologi 5G bagi kegunaan mereka, dan kita nak ada perbincangan sikit supaya kita boleh bawa beberapa perkara ke perhatian pihak MOF, Kementerian Kewangan, untuk dipertimbangkan. Ada mungkin beberapa insentif yang boleh disediakan tertakluk kepada keputusan yang akan dibuat oleh Menteri Kewangan kelak.
Bila jangkaan perbincangan tu YB?
Saya harap dalam masa terdekat, mungkin dalam tempoh 1-2 minggu.
Henry from Digital News Asia. My question is actually for CelcomDigi.
CelcomDigi, question.
So this event specifically emphasizes the 5G standalone. Specifically, what latency, reliability, or slicing capabilities does 5G SA enable here that wasn't possible in the previous done standalone alone warehouse in Shell. What's the different measurable difference in factors?
Yeah. So, it's okay, don't use the mic. Just come here. Come closer to the mic.
Yeah. So the two things which stands out for this location is it's using 5G SA, and 5G SA brings a couple of benefits. The first benefit is the latency. The latency is between 10 to 20 milliseconds. So for mission critical applications such as stock inventory and so on, it becomes very crucial to maintain a certain level of latency so there's no delay. So with 10 to 20 milliseconds, you are able to have and achieve 100% accuracy in terms of the scanning. So when you move millions of stock, a slight deviation, even a 1-2% deviation will result in loss of opportunity. And also security. 5G SA brings enhanced security compared to traditional Wi-Fi use because it uses SIM authentication. So these are the two primary things.
So just want to clarify something. Because previously, CelcomDigi partnered with Shell regarding the first automated warehouse.
Yeah.
So, so is this first warehouse in regards to CelcomDigi alone only?
Yeah, so this is the first in terms of adoption of 5G SA.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we will be adapting that across all the other warehouses as well.
I see. Okay. I actually have more questions.
You take it later. You can take it
Thank
separately.
you, members of the media. Thank you for all your questions, and I'm afraid that's all the time that we have
Take it
today.
separately.
Yes, if you have more
you can sit down with
questions, you
Google.
can take it separately.
Thank you.
And I'll hand over to Ron for the next segment.
Okay, thank you, Audra. Thank you, Audra. Thank you very much, everyone. Friends of the media, our VIPs, as well as all the distinguished guests who are here today. Thank you for joining us in Redefining Malaysia's logistics landscape. It has been a pleasure to be part of this unveiling of the innovative warehouse today. I was quick to understand that YB Fahmi and Jim Karim are not able to stay on for refreshments. Therefore, Alvin and CDM will be accompanying them to see them off. Alright? So those of you who are still here, please enjoy some light refreshments in our designated lounge area before we pass. Now, friends of the media, we have prepared some light refreshments for you as well, right at the Unity Square. But before we do that, please return the safety vest into the basket near the exit. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.